Hey, hockey family. It is Monday, November the 3rd. Um, just came back from a nice long weekend for us. So last Thursday was my birthday, Friday, Halloween, obviously. So kind of last minute. My calendar allowed it that we just got in the car, drove over to my wife's mom and dad's, so my in laws. Um, they're just outside Orlando. Live in a really nice neighborhood there, so got to spend my birthday dinner with them. They always do really nice things for us. And then Friday, trick or treating with the little guy was awesome. They have a really nice neighborhood, lots of friendly people out, beautifully decorated house. It was a lot of fun. We got to take our little guy around like on the golf cart and pretty spoiled little fella, I'll tell you that. But daylight savings this weekend. Interesting to wake up this morning. Leaving the house with some daylight out. It's just kind of strange after we usually get in the office pretty early. We don't really see the daylight till a little bit later, but yeah, it was interesting anyway. So, news for last week. Obviously, we had talked about it. So the Fed did cut 25 basis points. Um, that was expected. Afterwards, Fed Chair Powell was asked, in his after comments, what he expected going forward, for December. And his answer seemed like a super, super reasonable thing, right? He just said, we can't right now, government shutdown, they're not getting all the data, etc. You can't possibly start forecasting that far out without seeing the data. So that seems like a super reasonable answer. As long as the CPI numbers and stuff stay in line, I would imagine they're going to continue to cut rates. It seems like inflation has gotten under control, down low where they want it. Yeah. So 2026 retirement contribution numbers got updated. They typically come out November 1st from the IRS, but again, with the government shutdown, they didn't come out that way. So what we're working off are two credible retirement benefit firms that should have a really good grasp on this. So, but obviously, don't write these in pen, in ink. They could be off a little bit, but we typically think these guys, Mercer and Milliman, will have these kind of down. So it's the standard employee contributions, to your 401k going up $1,000 in 2026. So from that 23,500 up to the 24,500. Important to realize for you hockey guys, you guys have a very special plan, right? Where there just aren't many of these plans out there. So after you put in the pre-tax 23,500, whether you're putting it on the raw side or traditional side, tax deferred, you also have an available right around $46,000 as of this year that you can put in a post-tax in that 401k. A lot of people refer to this as like a mega backdoor Roth. So essentially, you're able to kick in an extra $46,000 into a Roth just directly out of your paychecks in any given year. There are some rules around that, so just make sure if you're thinking about it, to reach out to somebody. Make sure you consult somebody. Make sure you're doing it correctly. But that's a huge, huge benefit. And to us, it seems like a real no-brainer. If you're full time in the NHL, that's just a no-brainer situation. But so other kind of 2026 retirement contribution updates. So the catch-up contribution, on that 401k is going to go from 7,500 to 8,000. IRA is going to go from 7,000 to 7,500 with a catch-up contribution of 8,500. This week, tomorrow, I head back out on the road. So just got back and getting out on the road. I'm going to be in DC tomorrow for a couple days, over to New York in that area for quite a few days, over to Nashville at the end of the trip. So I'm going to be gone for a bit, but Looking forward to seeing a bunch of you out on the road, and I hope you have a great week. Thanks.